New on 2 News at 6 after the 2 News investigators broke the story Monday. A Tulsa City Council committee takes up the issue of 5 city employees double dipping on the taxpayers' dime. 2 News reporter Max Resnick attended the City Council meeting today and spoke with the city's manager after the meeting. Max?
Why didn't we know first? That was the question from 2 city councilors about the story that the 2 News investigators broke on Monday. Now, after clearing that up, councilors focused their questions to the Tulsa City manager and a member of the Human Resources Department about how 5 Tulsa City employees could double dip on the taxpayers' dime. Tulsa City Manager Jim Twombly fielded questions from Tulsa City councilors Thursday. Twombly says the incident can serve as a wake-up call to supervisors in departments across the city.
Supervisors need to be sure that they're checking on productivity of employees, if they are where they said they've been, that sort of thing.
Employees are required to fill out a form to be placed in their file if they work a secondary job. Twombly couldn't say whether the 5 employees busted for double dipping had filled out one of those forms.
We would need to make sure that there's not any conflict between their city job and their secondary job. And we also just need to be sure that we're knowledgeable of it.
The 2 News investigators learned that over the course of an undetermined time period, 5 employees would clock in, leave, and head to job number 2 at one of 2 Tulsa entertainment venues, double dipping on the taxpayers' dime. 2 News investigator Marla Carter spoke with Tulsa Mayor Dewey Bartlett about the issue earlier this week. He asked the same question you did. How did this happen?
We act very aggressively, very directly, and very harshly. Because, as I said earlier, I do believe that we should be held, and we are held, to a higher level of accountability.
Twombly says GPS is being discussed for Tulsa City vehicles to protect both employees and the city. And as for whether the Bartlett administration believes this is a widespread issue,
we don't have any reason to believe that it's widespread. We see this as an isolated incident, but we certainly want to protect ourselves that this doesn't happen again.
2nd District City Councilor Jeannie Q made the point that this does not reflect on all Tulsa City employees, just the 5 who were accused of double dipping. Live in downtown, Max Resnick, 2 News works for you.
Max, thanks. Now, the investigation into the 5 employees began last month when they were placed on paid leave. It came after a tip to the city ethics hotline saying that those employees were working other places when they were supposed to be working for the city. The tip was confirmed and the 5 were terminated June 13th. Well, for the latest developments in the investigation, check out our website, kjrh.com.